Hello, everyone. This is Keith Sides with the National Honey Board. And for today's Hive session, we're going to be talking a little tech talk, kind of our take on the TED Talk, where instead of focusing on honey's flavor and sweetness, we are focusing on the functionality of honey and why food and beverage manufacturers would use it in a formula due to the functionality. So we've got 6 areas that we're going to focus on. The first one and most prominent is acidity. Now, whenever we think about honey, we generally think of flavor and sweetness. And yes, that is its main use in the food industry, but there's also a case to be made for acidity playing a very important functional role. Whenever you think about the acidity of honey, it may surprise you to even know, how acidic honey is. If you look at the pH scale, which measures how acidic something is with a lower number and how alkaline something is with a higher number, you'd be surprised to find that honey sits right between vinegar and a tomato at 3.9. Now, this acidity is impressive because in cooking, in any kind of food, we all know acid equals flavor. So this acidity is great because it's only 0.5% of the solids, but it's contributing immeasurable flavor. It's also really unique because it helps protect against microorganisms and molding and things like that. So let's take a closer look at this acidity. The big acid that's contributing such a functional role in honey is gluconic acid. And gluconic acid is this really amazing acid that not only kind of imparts its own sweet and acidic taste, but has the ability to make other flavors and taste more vibrant. So whenever you use honey in a product, you've got acidity that's elevating the flavors that it's working with. So say, for example, you're making a salad dressing and you've got herbal notes of thyme and rosemary and ingredients like that. That gluconic acid in the honey is going to elevate those things. Same thing if you're making an IPA, if you're a brewer, it's going to elevate those hop aromas. This gluconic acid is also unique because it provides some stability in food products, which is always great for food and beverage manufacturers. And it's something that is all natural. In fact, in a lot of your products like sourdough breads, kefir, and yogurt, there's already gluconic acid in it. Another big functional benefit of honey is moisture retention. Honey is a humectant. So what that means is honey's going to grab every ounce of moisture from an environment and hold on to it. It's this hygroscopic substance that really prevents moisture from transferring to another environment. This is great if you think about something like the sliced bread industry. So packaged breads. That loaf is being opened and shut and opened and shut. And without honey, you're getting a lot of air in there. That moisture is going to transfer outside of that loaf of bread. But with honey, it's going to hold on to that moisture and keep the product's moisture for a longer period of time. Mold inhibition. This is another thing mainly in the baking industry, but can have benefits in other food categories as well. So we already talked about honey or acids in honey. So this acidity level, so honey's low pH, as well as this gluconic acid, which is a precursor of glucose oxidase, which is what gives us hydrogen peroxide. This is going to basically inhibit numerous strains of bacteria in a product. So it's going to help inhibit some mold growth in a product. Now, it's not something that's going to do it forever, but it will help the case. Honey also has a high concentration of sugars and a low water activity. So that's also going to kind of create an environment where it's very difficult for bacteria to grow. The next reason is thickening and binding. We all know the viscosity of honey. It is a thick substance. This is great in a various amount of products, such as dairy products, such as yogurts, even ice creams and milks. It's going to create a greater mouthfeel in those products whenever honey is used. In sort of snack mixes and food bars that are nut and seed dense heavy, honey's also going to act as a binder. So it's going to keep all those ingredients together. And more importantly, it's a very clean label, ingredient friendly binder. Emulsification. This isn't something that you're going to eliminate all emulsifiers, say in a salad dressing, but honey can help emulsify your products. So if you use honey in a salad dressing, sort of like this honey mustard marinade with avocado oil, honey will help emulsification properties. So it will kind of keep all those ingredients together for a longer time. And it's, again, a clean label emulsifier, which is hugely beneficial over something that has to be added. And then finally, honey is a great flavor masker. This kind of goes back to the sweetness, but it also goes to the acidity as well, because honey has this unique ability to kind of mask off flavors without really overpowering them. So it's not like a bully flavor in a product where if you use honey, all you're going to taste in honey. This has played a key role in the food industry for ages, most recently in this product right here, which is a zucchini and carrot waffle. As you can imagine, probably is not going to impart the best taste, but they add honey in this product to kind of pull it all together and make sure that zucchini and carrot are, good from a nutrition standpoint, but aren't driving the main flavors of the product. So again, whenever we talk about honey, it's not just flavor and sweetness, it's all these functional roles too. If you have any questions, email me at keith@honey.com. Thank you.